Ever heard of your grandpa saying that you don't understand what it means to have an aching back? Well, these days, even younger generations have backaches. They have all kinds of ailments that we could ever imagine of. But what are they? Are they all biomedical conditions that has no relevance to our subjective experiences? Or are they deeply connected to our emotions, the perspective of how we feel and see the world? It is a deep thought to ponder over. I'm Dr. Dandapani. I have a PhD in English, and my area of specialization is literature and medicine. And you're watching Literary Studies with me. One of the goals of medical humanities is to capture the subjective experiences about illnesses as documented in the form of narratives through patient interactions and clinical encounters. Literature and medicine is seen as a subfield of medical humanities, which is an interdisciplinary field that benefits not just the literary scholars, not just the medical professionals, but the whole public in general. Literature is a blend of fiction and non-fiction, and literary studies concentrate on cultural, moral, and social setups operating among humans and their history through the faculty of arts, literature, narratives, and discourses. In the wide range of milieu, the sociomedical aspects of human civilization is a key area of focus in the literature and medicine discipline. Through narrative and biographical accounts of patients and medical professionals, the study's analytical lens broadens to encumber biomedical interactions and the hidden meanings behind them. It started as an academic discipline in 1972 at the Pennsylvania State University College of Medicine. It is now a recognized discipline of scholarship, extending its warm roots globally. So, what do we find in Don DeLillo's White Noise? Published in the year 1985, it brings serious environmental concerns into focus. What happens to our biological bodies in the face of mortality? The fear of death is prevalent in it. The illness issue is viewed within environmental degradation. Other than statistics and data, we get to connect with the subjective dimensions of the characters struggling with thoughts about death and the fear that it's approaching. What shall be the realm of life without a body? What happens to us after death? These emotions need to be carefully studied, and the medical humanities lens is something that could greatly help with that. The human body is just not a physical entity, but has a deeply mental manifestation. The human body is the sum total of all the narratives that emerge out of biomedical processes, experiences, subjectivity, emotions, illnesses, definitions of health, and dimensions of disease, and the list continues without exhaustion. There are social meanings to the body when it's rebelling, when it's transforming, and so on. Illness experience is not only situated in the subjective and medical realms, but also in the objective social realms. The body becomes a text, a narrative, or a discourse that strives to drive home a point. The social factors influencing the human body makes it reflective of emanating even more socially transcending truths. In the wake of reading the novel In Magache by Ambika Sudan Mangad, which is translated in English, it is published in English under the title Swarga. One gets to understand the bodily mutations in the novel that are worstly possible on account of endosulfan poisoning in the area in Magache. I would like to point out the fact that the descriptions of illnesses suffered by these victims are so vivid that it creates emotional trauma and anger towards environmental injustice. The body is accounted as a vehicle for social meanings. The characters in the novel becomes an instrument for cultural insight as well. So literature and medicine is a beautiful interdisciplinary realm to to explore sociomedical meanings and relationships. We all have illness experiences of our own, and how do we have viewed them in the past, and what those experiences meant to us. Please share your thoughts in the comment section. This video serves the purpose well for a good discussion about literature and medicine, and also about medical humanities on the whole. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more content on literary studies. Thank you.